Actually, this has been the second year where we are facing this drought problem in the region. Several countries, almost all countries, are affected. In South Africa, for example, 2.7 million people will be affected. In Malawi, 2.8 million people. In Zimbabwe, 1.5 million people will be affected. And this will increase, for example, the price of maize, which is the main staple food in the region. And most of these countries will have to import more and more food for the population. Humanitarian agencies are, of course, at the forefront in order to face this crisis. But we do think that this is a recurrent situation, and most farmers and rural producers will not really be able to cope with the present situation. So there is more to be done. Much more will have to be done in order to face the problem. In particular, this drought situation is not only, this is not the only natural hazard that the region will have to face. The region will also have to face other kinds of challenges like typhoons, cyclones, and floods, which will also affect the resilience of most of the rural population. And even in urban areas, people will be affected. So there is more that needs to be done in order to really eradicate the problem in the long term.
So what is the work of NEPAD in increasing resilience of livelihoods for the better management of risk, especially in the area of food insecurity?
So basically, there are two approaches that need to be done, to be taken. Of course, we need to face the emergency situation. So humanitarian agencies will have to still play a great role in this situation. And we need to be more prepared and better prepared. In particular, we need to be more coordinated in order to face the challenges. But there is another approach that, in particular, the NEPAD Agency is taking, which is a long-term, more structural approach, which is about addressing the root causes of the problem. We need to address these root causes in terms of better information, better coordination, in terms of institutional reform also, and we need to address the risk. So there is a paradigm shift that needs to be taken in order not only to run after the crisis and manage the crisis themselves, but we need to manage the risks. And that will mean anticipating on the problem and trying to find the appropriate tools, the appropriate instruments that will allow farmers, rural producers, and all the relevant stakeholders to really build resilience in the long term.